everybody, how you doing? Jamie and back at you again this Friday on Motivated Matters, June 18th. Hope everybody's in a good place, in a safe space. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Gotta love Fridays. Hope that you're enjoying this LGBTQ month called Pride. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. I can't wait to get into it. I hope you had a chance to go check out last week's throwback on Saturday. We talked about vision. Did you get a chance to go check it out? Because it's important for you to understand how you feel about your vision. Remember, we talked about, is your vision greater than 2020? Are you still stuck in 2020? Are you accomplishing the things in 2021 to make sure that 2022 is off the hook? If you didn't get a chance to go check it out, please do share it with your tribe. I'm sure that you'll appreciate it. I want to make sure that we also give props to ExecuStyle. I'm rocking some of their summer linen lineup. Really excited about what they're bringing to the table, how they're bringing more opportunities and options for females. Head wraps, scarves. It's about to be really nice for the summer season. So I want to talk about pride this week. Pride. You know, I thought long and hard about what do we do today? What do we bring somebody? Do we interview somebody? You know, we could interview somebody from the LGBTQ community. Everybody's doing that. You know, we do things differently here on Motivated Matters. But I wanted to talk about the word pride. It made me think about, why did they name LGBTQ month Pride? I'm sure there's a lot of history behind it, but pride can be looked at both in a good or a bad way, both healthy and unhealthy. I think about some of the things I've seen over the course of my lifetime. They talked about pride as one of the 7 deadliest sins. You ever see that movie 7 with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman? The movie ended with pride. Man, that was an epic movie. Never forget that movie. There's an awesome article I recently read by Dr. Seltzer. He talks about pride as like a double-edged sword, where one side of the sword is the handle. And it's very, safe. The handle side is safe, but the razor sharp tip on that blade can cut through a relationship, can cut through families to the point where it's irreparable. You ever met somebody whose pride was sky high? Talk about that a little bit later, but I want to make sure that we level set with what is healthy pride. There's a couple of attributes that I want to focus on today to make sure that you have it. As you look at this emotional funnel that we have here, you see where pride falls into the grand scheme of things. The lower you are on the funnel, that means you're operating at a lower frequency. Anger, guilt, all these different areas that are very low hanging fruit. If you're operating in these levels, you need to be careful. You see where fear falls in, right? And not too far up the ladder is pride. That's why I'm talking about it, because fear and pride have a relationship, and we'll talk about what that relationship is over these next 2 episodes. But there's 3 attributes I want to make sure that you focus on to level set with good, healthy pride. The first one is self-confidence. How do you feel about your self-confidence? Self-confidence is very important. It's an attribute that we work on and focus on our whole life. You never stop working on self-confidence. I don't care if you think back when you were a little tight, when you were little in grade school. You're building your self-confidence when you first walk into the building. Every grade, you're building your self-confidence more and more, gaining your identity. 4th grade, 6th grade, 12th grade. All of a sudden, you feeling really good. Hey, what's up, Ma? Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, baby? How you doing? What's going on? Giving everybody high fives, right? Feeling good about who you are. Your self-confidence feels really good. But then when you go to college, right, things start to change. Your confidence has to start to rebuild all over again, it feels like. When you go to corporate America, your confidence, you're having to rebuild it all over again. Here I am transitioning from corporate America to entrepreneurship. My confidence is kind of, I'm having to rebuild it. What worked for me in corporate America doesn't really work now. So these small wins that I'm getting are helping me rebuild my confidence. So self-confidence is the first one. The second one is self-worth. How do you feel about your worth? Do you feel as though you're worth it? When you get up in the morning, do you feel like the people that are around you are worth it? Are the things that you're involved in worth it? Family, friends, worth it? Everything that you're doing worth it. It's important to feel good about the things that you're doing. If they're not, you need to repair those things, get rid of them, let it go. We talked about that. Self-worth. You're as good as your self-worth. You know, when I wake up in the morning and have time by myself with my meditations and devotions and affirmations, I'm speaking to my self-worth. I'm saying, I am a beast. I am a gorilla. I am a millionaire. I am positive. I am love, abundance, all these great things. And I always say, I am a lion. I am a lion. I am a lion. I love that one. I am a lion. You know what makes a lion successful? It's pride. Think about it. Do you have the pride of a lion? For my Jay's Chronicles fans out there, I know you know what I'm talking about. Pride of a lion. I love that. The last one we'll talk about is self-love. I tell you about my grandparents. My grandmother used to always say, love yourself. Love yourself. She was telling me this when I was very young. Now I know what it really means to love yourself. Because if you don't, you'll run into a situation where you're all alone, or you're looking for love in the wrong places. Something or someone. Do you love yourself? I want you to look at these 3 key areas because they're very important, because they all impact your pride. If there's certain attributes that you need to work on, examine and operate. Examine and operate, because you're going to need them for next week's episode. Because we're going to talk about the unhealthy side of pride. We're going to talk about when pride gets in your way. How do you address it when it does? I can't wait to talk about it. Ooh. So I hope that you love this episode. Share it with your tribe. Subscribe. We really appreciate your support. Motivated Matters is here to talk about pride. Really celebrate LGBTQ month as we transition from awareness to acceptance and celebrate our uniqueness. Thank you for this time. I can't wait to see you again. Have a beautiful weekend, everybody. Take care.